Hello everyone, Dragon Goes Japan, and today we got a thought of the day. This one is going to be kind of different. For starters though, before we get into that, I want to thank everyone for helping me grow my channel. I'm almost at 400. Please help me get there. Also, I have just learned about hashtags in videos, so all of my thought of the day videos will now officially have the hashtag TODA, which will stand for Thought of the Day. Just so you guys want to know, if you guys want to watch different Thought of the Days, they're all going to be in there. I'm working on getting all of them kind of hyperlinked up and getting that done, along with the hashtag Dragon Goes to Japan, which will be DGTJ. Okay? Plus, I'm going to try and put a few more hashtags in the equation for the channel to kind of help make the hyperlinks easier, searchable, things like that. So, if you guys can think of a hyperlink you want me to use that would help so you guys have easier access to my videos, please let me know. But thought of the day is actually really funny for me because this is something that I didn't understand when I first came to Japan. And being here for 3 years, I understand more now, but it's still very strange sometimes for me. So I'm going to talk about tissue. And what now I'm talking like your daily tissue. I'm talking about like your actual tissues that like people used to carry around containers and stuff in the West to blow their nose. Well, Japanese don't blow their nose. They actually have a lot of runny noses here, and instead of blowing their nose, which is very rude in public, they wipe their nose. So I will see a person go through tissue like crazy. And this is very common here in Japan. These are everywhere, on every corner. Someone is always handing these out. I mean, I cannot tell you how many of these I have gotten for free that I don't use. Because I don't wipe my nose, I blow my nose, I clean my nose. Japanese, since they do not blow their nose in public, and don't rarely blow their nose outside of public either, will often carry around packages and packages of tissue just to wipe their nose. I mean, it is kind of interesting because I've seen a few people have like pockets full of tissues that they pull out of their pocket, like, and like a whole wad of like nasty tissues for their nose. It's kind of weird for me. I don't understand why they need so many tissues, but I understand because it's a rude thing. It's a kind of a cultural acceptance. I've been here, so I don't blow my nose in public. It's kind of one of those really cool things that you learn as you go, you kind of live here. Like, oh, okay, so that's why they all got tissue. And everybody will take your tissues. If you have tissues, elderly people, if you work at any company here, especially my job, we go hand out tissues. Elderly people and older people always will take your tissues. They love it. But with that being said, I'm going to give you guys kind of a helpful tip for tissues when you come to Japan. Okay? Now, in Japan, there's different kinds of toilets. And if you guys want me to talk about the different kinds of toilets, I can do that too. But, for example, I'm going to talk about the Japanese squat toilet. And this is something that I hate, and I'm not being negative. I do not like them because I don't know how they work, and they're scary that I'm going to fall inside of them. So I'm terrified of these toilets. But the Japanese squat toilet are found in a lot of the parks and other places here in Japan. So if it's something that's old or it hasn't been caught up or renovated with time, this is one of those things you're going to see a lot of. So this being a very common occurrence, you're going to see this. So another very great important reason for these is toilet paper. And you're going to say to me, wow, that's a crazy concept of using something that thin. It's either use this or you use your hand. And I'm not being like joking with you. I have been to many bathrooms here in Japan. There is maybe, I think, a service or someone who does that here. But because there's so many bathrooms, and maybe because of funding, they just don't like change them that often, that a lot of bathrooms here will traditionally not have toilet paper. So I finally figured out why people carry these tissues is because they're toilet paper. And these are actually kind of what I do now. I keep about 2 or 3 of these in my bag in case for any reason something happens or I'm out in a park or something. My backpack actually, I think I have 4 or 5 in for when I go outside and go places, just for safety. And you might think that's kind of strange, but at the same point, it's better to have that than not have it when you go, because always you're out of luck. So tissues are really, really important. I really and highly recommend you kind of be aware and cautious on that. It's kind of one of those survival tips for anyone who comes to Japan visiting, or especially those who go out in like the middle of nowhere. Like, I want to go see a village. There's a village actually called, I'm very bad with this, Irelia or something like that. It's a nice place. It's north of here and it's on an island, but it's in such a remote place that I'm pretty sure you're going to probably encounter a squat toilet. And if you don't have tissue, you might have a problem. So I always recommend bringing your tissue with you. It's safer. So, but that being said, guys, I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you all. I'm almost at 400 subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. As always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell if you don't already have it on. Anything helps. Like I said in the beginning, follow the hashtags. Those are going to be starting new. I'm going to maybe try and actually insert in them, start trying to insert like a clip fashion in the video when I put a little bit more time into the videos with thought. These are supposed to be kind of raw, but I'm going to try and like edit a little bit more in there for stuff if you guys have them. So, but thanks guys. I will see you all in the next video. Talk to you later.